Welcome to Unfold Data Science, friends. This is Aman here and I am a data scientist. Same thing I have written here. Do you see something unusual with this text? I think the spelling of this is wrong, and that is how natural language looks like. So in this video we will discuss what are the cleaning techniques for natural language processing. So you must be aware that one of the most fundamental and basic step of data science pipeline is cleaning the data. So if you are dealing with numbers, then you must know there are techniques like missing value treatment, outlier treatment. But when we deal with text data, there are a whole set of different techniques to clean the data. And that is what we are going to discuss in this video. Let's start one by one. So the text cleaning technique typically falls in two buckets: basic cleaning and advanced cleaning. So not every time we need to do advanced cleaning, but there are some basic cleanings that I want you to understand first, that you have to necessarily do before doing any analysis on text data. Okay, to start with, the number one is removing punctuation. So what is the meaning of that? So if I say a sentence like this, hey, come here, okay, if I say a sentence like this, then there are some punctuations here like this, like full stop, like this. Okay, so these things do not make much sense when it comes to the analysis of the words. Okay, so that is one basic step of text pre-processing or cleaning, removing punctuation. Next is, you also should convert all your text into either uppercase or lowercase, so that tomorrow when you are doing some comparison or some analysis, it is easier for you to do. So that is another thing, converting everything to lowercase. Okay, so all your text should be converted to lowercase or uppercase, any one type. Okay, after that, the third thing that we should understand is removing the stop words. So what are stop words? Stop words are basically the words which are very frequently occurring in a sentence. For example, words like a, n, the, is, for. So these are called English stop words. So if you see any sentence, these kind of words will be there so many times, but these kind of words do not have much value when you see in terms of the analysis of the text data. Okay, so this process is known as removing of stop words. I am going to show you all these process how to do that in Python with codes, but now I am telling you the conceptual things related to that. Okay, so removing stop words is another basic cleaning technique. Next cleaning technique is removing some nonsensical words which do not make much sense. For example, when you extract text data from the web, as you were seeing in my last web scraping video, there was this new line character coming, if you remember that. So this new line character is not very useful for us. It does not have a lot of information in it. So these are something which do not make much sense. So we remove that as well. So this is step number 4 of basic cleaning technique. Okay. Step number 5 of basic text cleaning technique is tokenizing. So what is the meaning of tokenizing? The meaning of tokenizing is, if there is a sentence, let's say, hi, my name is Aman. Okay, so there are two kinds of tokenization. It can be either a sentence tokens or it can be a words tokens. The meaning of tokens is nothing but separating all the words individually. So when I tokenize this sentence, what will happen is I will get output like this: hi, my name. So all the words I will get separated. So this is the example of word tokenization. There can be sentence tokenization based on full stops as well. So that is known as sentence tokenization. Okay, that is another cleaning technique that you should know. Now coming to one important cleaning technique that is known as lemmatization or stemming. Okay, so what is the meaning of that is, let us say there is a word playing in your NLP corpus or in your text data. Okay, if there is a word playing, so converting this to the root word. So what is the root word from this word? The root word is play. Okay, now there are two ways in which this can be converted to this root word. Either somebody go and trim this ing, I mean some technique go and trim this ing, but every time trimming this ing does not help. For example, if you say played, played, then also root word is play. So every time somebody goes and trims like ing, g or ed or some last characters, that is not the efficient way or universally accepted way of doing it, but that is one of the way of doing it. Trimming the word from the end using these keywords like ing, ed, this process is known as stemming. Now in stemming also there are different types of stemmer. I will explain you that in a separate video maybe, but stemming is that process. And then there is another process called lemmatization. So what is lemmatization? Lemmatization does not work on the principle of removing the word by looking at these keywords ing, ed. Rather, lemmatization looks on a word vocabulary known as word net, okay, and it tries to give you meaningful words always. So in stemming there is a possibility that the words you get might not have any meaning, means that kind of root word does not exist at all. But in lemmatization you will never have a word that does not have a root word, so the output will always be meaningful. So that is the difference between stemming and lemmatization. So these are about the basic cleaning techniques that I have spoken. So just to reiterate, remove punctuations, remove stop words, tokenization, remove nonsensical words, stemming, lemmatization. So these are the basic data cleaning NLP techniques, text data cleaning techniques. Now what are the advanced cleaning techniques if I have to talk? So there are many advanced cleaning techniques in text analytics, but I am going to discuss here a couple of these. The first one is known as normalization. Okay, so what is normalization is, let us say you are chatting to some of your friend on WhatsApp, okay, then you use words like before, ttyl. Now your friend on the other end is a human, and we as a human know that these means before, this means talk to you later, but system does not understand these words. So there has to be a mechanism to map these words in its basic English word. This mechanism or this process is known as normalization. Okay, the second technique which I want to mention here is known as correction of typos. Okay, so there is a very big possibility that somebody who is not a native English speaker or whose native language is not English, they might make lot of mistakes in writing English text, and same applies to other languages as well. For example, somebody writes fan like this, but the actual spelling of fan is fan. So this should be mapped to fan. Now for doing this mapping, there has to be a dictionary which picks these words which are similar to the actual word and maps it to the correct word. So this process is known as correction of typos. Now this is not easy to implement, guys. There has to be a dictionary and there has to be a matching between these words. So I'll discuss in a separate video how the words are matched, how you say that these words can be similar or these words are dissimilar. I'll discuss that in a separate video. So this process is known as correction of typos. So I'll show you all these implementation using Python in my upcoming video. If you have any doubts, any question, let me know through comment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and take care.